back to Londri's Love. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been kind of busy and I've been kind of getting some topics together to talk about. I also want to inform you guys about a tragedy that happened to me. I went to a trampoline park and one of my nails broke, like really bad. It broke past the pink part, so I had to cut them all off, and they're chipped right now because it's been a week since it's happened, but they are short and I need to do them again. So that sucks. I miss my long nails. So getting into today's topic, we're going to be talking about tips on how to get closer to God, from my experience at least. So the first thing I want to talk about is about how it's like when you first start wanting to get closer to God, it's harder to find a time that you want to spend time with God. And sometimes you feel like you don't have any time to spend time with God, but trust me, there's always time to spend time with God. You set time, like you separated time of the day to spend time with God. Like for example, me, I go spend time with God for like at least an hour or two at 8 p.m. I just pray, I play worship music, I praise, I read the Bible, I do a Bible study, and then I pray again, and then I go back to my day. It's not that hard, guys. God doesn't really ask for a lot. He just wants for you to seek Him. He wants you to spend time with Him. He doesn't want you to feel like praising Him is a burden. And it's not a burden. It shouldn't feel like a burden. So try to separate a time for God and only God so you could just get one-on-one time with Him. I have a nosy child here. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Try to separate a time that's only for God. Next thing is talking about worship. You might think that some people think that worshiping is not important. They're just like, oh, I'm not really a type of worshiping person. I like to just spend one-on-one time with God by just praying. Here's the importance of worship. You need to give Him the praise that He deserves for what He has done for us. It's just putting His name on high. It's just a different feeling when you're worshiping. Another thing I want to speak on is prayer. Prayer is very important because that's your one-on-one speaking with God. You could also talk to God like He's your best friend. Even though you think, oh, I don't have to tell Him about my day. He already knows. He's watching me. Yeah, but He wants you to speak to Him like you're His best friend. He wants that relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of like sit in bed and just tell Him about my day, what happened, what's going on, what am I struggling with, because it just helps. It's like a vent session. He helps me out. He calms me down. So just try to be more open if you're seeking a closer relationship with God. Be open to Him. He's always there for you. Alright, so another thing that you want to look out for if you're starting a relationship with God, you want to get closer to Him or anything like that, is just, I know this is hard because I struggle with it myself because I love music, but try to separate yourself from any music that you know is harmful to your relationship with God. When I mean that, I mean like things that are visibly just explicit and they're not letting you. When you partake in things of the world, it's like you're an enemy of God. You need to watch out for that. So what I mean is like music that it's just all about sexual things, all about either greed or money or anything like that. Try to keep away from that. If it's about love, it's different, because if it's about pure love, that is, if it's not talking about sex or anything, that's not what I mean. I mean things that are you feel okay. Once you grow with God and you just are on this level with God that you've never been on before, when you go back to listening to that music, you feel it in your spirit that something's wrong, that you shouldn't be doing this. That's what literally happened to me. I used to listen to a bunch of crazy stuff back then, and when I went back to go listen to it, I was like, why did I listen to this? This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right in my heart to listen to it. I'm listening to it the whole time with anxiety. You would be able to see the difference. Alright guys, I wish I could add so much more, but me myself, I'm still growing spiritually as well. I'm in on this journey too, so just let me know in the comments what you want to see next, or maybe more tips on how to grow closer to God, or tips on anything, health, beauty tips, anything like that. Now that brings me to the Bible verse of the day. So this is an excerpt from a Bible verse, Romans chapter 8, verse 31. The last part says, if God is for us, who can be against us? Just listen to that and let it sink in. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you all have a nice day. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and hang in there guys. Bye!